Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Prem back with another video. And today I have my co host who you will be seeing quite frequently, especially on Sundays, to help me with the weekly wrap up. And his name is Giz. You may hear me slip up and say Vern due to the fact that, you know,
We
I'm
go way back.
yeah, we go way back. Actually, I consider a family type good friend of mine. So, Vern, you know what? For the people who not familiar with you, you want to give them your background when it comes to movies and how you got into movies and what you like about movies.
Ooh, I don't think I don't,
Uh
I don't think we got enough time for that.
oh.
But I am, thanks to you, a gore fan,
Okay.
a horror fan.
Hmm.
Um, of course, kung fu.
Yeah.
I mean, old school Run Run Shaw, all the way up to the new characters and everything like that.
Okay.
Um, Action is definitely always going to be one that's there. Um, and I've actually been finding myself get a little bit more into suspense and definitely comedies.
Cool. Cool. I do want to share the story where me and you went down to New York and we picked up the movie Itchy the Killer. And
Yes,
well, I'll let you check it out first. And what was your expression when you watched that movie?
my expression was like, "Oh my god!" Okay, you people don't really know that much, but we count kill counts. I know there's channels on YouTube that do that now too, but we were doing this back in the 80s,
80s and 90s.
90s, and
Yeah.
80s. We were
Mhm.
we were counting how many kills that they got. Some of them were just outrageous, and a lot of times the main kills kill counts came from Asian cinema.
Yeah. True. True. So, with that being said, guys, this is the weekly wrap up where I, along with Giz, will be talking about current events that happened through the week that we feel is warranted to share with your guys. And with that being said, the first one that we're going to talk about is the Tomorrow War trailer looks good. And this is Chris Pratt new movie on Amazon Prime. Have you seen the trailer for this one yet?
No, the Tomorrow War, interesting.
Yes, it looks very good. Basically, you got a group, I would say like a squad that goes back in time to get people back in time to go in the future and fight. And they get them periodically. So I guess it's like a worldwide thing where they say, okay, these millions of people will go fight in the future. Then they get some other people, just this and that, whatever, but they have to qualify. It looks really good. And they put some money to it too. So definitely got to check it out.
Definitely.
Okay. What's up, Prem? Hoffer's in the house. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you
All right.
leaving a comment.
The heartbeat is in the house, no doubt.
Mhm. And we got Into the Killer. It's Takeshi Miike class. It is a classic. It definitely is a classic. So appreciate you guys coming in and supporting my channel. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this movie, guys. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but it's definitely something that Chris Pratt is gonna knock out the park. He's leading this movie. Again, like I said, it's on Amazon Prime. It looks like they put some money behind it. It looks well made. Look like they put it together. The next one I have for you, Giz, is A Quiet Place 3.
I am waiting for that one. Patiently, quietly waiting for the Quiet Place 3.
Hey, listen.
Because it's awesome. It just looks awesome from the previews.
Even though I was on vacation last week down in Atlanta, Georgia, we made time to go check it out, me and Lori, in the movie theater. And I gotta say, it's awesome. I really enjoy that movie. I think one of the things that make this movie stands out is the way they write it, how they make it. Like can this be considered sci-fi? Is this horror? It's not heavy horror.
It's a combination of both. And the reason why I say it's a combination of both, because we got to look at what was that last one that they had where the guy was able to control that demon, and it was the girl, she was pregnant and she had that spell cast around her. Not Eve's Bayou. She played in Eve's Bayou. Oh man.
That's a great movie too. That's an
Yes,
awesome movie.
Eve's Bayou is definitely a good one. But it's basically the same premise where you've got like supernatural stuff going on with sci-fi stuff. So maybe more fantasy than horror. Horror fantasy, horror slash fantasy, maybe.
I'm gonna go with horror slash sci-fi. I mean, the outer space aliens, they did invade the planet and they kind of took over, and now we're surviving in pockets here and there. I'm not sure of my people that's watching me live seen this movie, but if you did, comment and tell me your thoughts on A Quiet Place 2. Moving right along, our girl Issa Rae will be voicing Spider-Woman and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 2. What's your thoughts on that?
I would have loved to seen her play, not just voice.
Mm-hmm.
So that way we can get more of our people into the MCU, not just as voice actors.
Hey, I'm taking it.
Because
you know what? I'll be honest. I think this is her expanding a little bit more. Because on the show Insecure, she's doing her comedic role, this and that. But I'm not sure how she's going to address this this character. You know what I'm saying? I never seen her do anything like this. So with her accepting this role and expanding, I'm definitely looking forward to this.
Well, I just hope that she does her homework. She studies the character somewhat to kind of get an idea, not just reading the script. Because if you don't know what the character's about personally, it's going to be a dry reading.
You know what? I think the way she carries herself on the show Insecure, she's very I mean, she has range, but I do see her putting emotions in her character. So we'll see. Like you said, we'll see. But this is her expanding and reaching out and doing more stuff. And I hope it works out for her because she can eventually transition over to action and stuff like that. So I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Marvel makes these actors. The actors study to come. Oh, good. There you go.
I'm glad to hear that.
See, there you go. Somebody's on it. I appreciate that. All right. So the next one I got for you is my man, Henry Cavill, in negotiation to star in Highlander remake. What do you think about that? I see your face.
We all know there can only be one. We already know this. But can we just leave it as one series and leave it alone instead of trying to remake it? I like the originals, and I think they're going to ruin when they remake this because the characters that they had played these parts horribly, but horribly good. You understand where I'm coming from.
And that's the thing too. But you know what though? What Sean Connery, rest in peace. Marvel Van People was in it. A lot of people were in the movies and these series. I think if they are going to reintroduce it to this new generation of moviegoers, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to go with a hard R and a high body count.
Yes, you got to. You have to. And it, to be honest with you, it kind of has to start off. We need to actually have like a prequel to the Highlander. Like maybe they're in a society like Atlantis, an Atlantis type society, and they almost steal the same idea of, you know, saying we gotta, you know, there can only be a few of us because too many of us hold too much power.
I could go with that. So what did I just watch, bro? I have to ask my sister. She loves the Highlander. Drove me crazy as a kid playing that theme song.
Yes, but the main theme of that is that there can be only one. They know that there's other immortals out there.
They want to be absolute.
They have to do battle with these immortals, and they can sense. I'm just trying to give him a little bit of feel. They can sense when another immortal is close by.
Because you know Lori likes those shows too. She definitely enjoyed the Highlander series and the movie. Yep. So with that being said, let's dive into a little Eli Roth new movie, Borderland. Now this is the video game, guys. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the content or what it's about. What my thoughts on him directing this movie. Vern, what was your thought? What did you say first on this?
Well, I think we kind of discussed how it was more. It's more of an action based, and that's not really his thing. It's more like if you guys don't know, he was the main person that did the Hostel movies.
He did Hostel. He did Cabin Fever. He did.
So it's more like a horror suspense that he has.
Yeah, I think he did Green Inferno too. That was
to have him do to have him try to take on. Now, granted, the game itself does have like, you know, harsh points in it or harsh, you know, scenes in it. So I can understand where they might have looked for him to do that.
Okay.
But the only thing that we can do is wait and see. You know, it's not like oh, I got to go check that Borderland movie out. Not unless a preview really catches my attention.
Okay, so we have 20 minutes 00, another video game adaptation, regardless if it's Eli Roth, video game adaptation or as movies suck. And you know what? The track record, they're not too many good ones. The only one that I enjoy as a video game was Sonic the Hedgehog. I thought it was good.
And to be honest with you, people hated that one because of the way Sonic looked at first, but they did revamp him, which was good. But I could not see, which I did eventually watch it, I just could not see Jim Carrey as Eggman. Like, first of all, Eggman is completely round. That's why he gets the name Eggman.
Yeah.
And you got skinny Jim Carrey coming here playing him. But after watching it, I'll give him a thumbs up. Not 2 thumbs up, but a thumbs up.
Yeah, he did good. He definitely did good. But I definitely understand what my man wrote here. Another video game adaptation. All right, so moving on, we got our boy Michael Jai White open up a gigantic studio in New Haven, Connecticut. There we go, guys. We're finally on the map.
Listen, people, especially people in New Haven, Connecticut. He's opening up a theater. Do you understand what that means? All you people that wanted to think, yes, a studio, studio, like a movie studio, y'all. This means that all you aspiring actors and actresses out there really need to get y'all, T's crossed and I's dotted and be ready to talk to this man. You never know. You could be another drama star. You could be the next action star. It all depends on what they may place you in. Hey, you may even be paid as an extra. You want that little side hustle? Go as an extra. But for him to be doing that, I give him props. We know he's originally from Bridgeport.
Yeah, I give him props because I feel like, when it comes to that, we're in New Haven. I'm not sure what location, but I would definitely put it up there in my next weekly wrap up, Tony Man 00, and give you the heads up. Oh my God! Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. It's funny because he was born in Bridgeport. He did study. I think it's top 10.
Yeah, it was a karate studio that was in on Grand Ave in Fairhaven, which is no longer there, but the sensei does still teach.
Yeah. But the thing is, besides being in front of the screen, behind it, being a director, learning the techniques to make a film,
and that
working in that studio alone could give you some skill sets that you can take with you to work other places. Now, so far, we have Tyler Perry in Atlanta. We have this brother that we know of in Connecticut. There might be a few more that I need to do a show, me and you, on Black or minority people, melanated people who do have studios on the East Coast.
That'll be definitely something that we can actually dive into, and that'll be a great thing too.
Yeah, definitely, because everybody think of Hollywood, everybody goes west. Well, right now we're coming east. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. A
lot of people don't realize we've had a lot of movies filmed in New Haven, Connecticut alone. A lot of movies have taken place here.
Indiana Jones, the last, they shut down the whole Chapel Street. A lot of Steven Seagal movies.
Changeling from what was her name? Angelina Jolie, where her son had went missing and then all of a sudden came back.
Mm-hmm.
That was a majority of that was filmed here. We've got TV shows that'll say it's Harvard, which I caught my old school show Fringe. I don't know if a lot of people know about that, but it's a good series to go check out. Fringe. It tried to say that it was Harvard, but they were showing Durfee's, and Durfee's was the candy shop at Yale.
Yeah, actually, we got one classic that's really a known one. It's called Mystic Pizza.
Yes,
that's in Connecticut. So yeah, we're on the map. We got some stuff, but I'm definitely looking forward to what this brother's going to produce. The next one I got for you is John Wick 4. You already know. Donnie Yen is joining the cast. So what's your take on that? Because I'm for it. I'm here for it.
I'm there for it now. I fell off on 3. I didn't watch all of 3. But the third one, it just seemed like they were kind of like the same one. But being that saying Donnie Yen is coming into it, I'm gonna give it another view just so I could be ready for it, because my boy Donnie, mad skills.
Yeah. So Tony Man says, I remember Indiana Jones. That annoyed me because I had a hard time trying to get to the Church Street station.
Yes.
Yeah, they did have that whole section blocked off. They had it on lock. So the next one I got for y'all guys is Thor: Love and Thunder, wrapped up shooting, principal shooting. So basically what they would do is start editing, and if there's anything that they want to add or they feel like it wasn't shot right, they go back and do reshoots. Just a standard formality what they do, but Thor: Love and Thunder is done. Now, if you haven't seen the pictures, which I did, this guy is huge now. Chris Evans is huge. Like we said, he's going to be doing Hulk Hogan role. I don't know if it's going to be a biopic or what the case may be, but he's beefing up for that. And he looks good. But if you guys have...
What I've heard is that Hulk Hogan was amazed at his pictures. Now, if the person that you're playing is amazed at you playing them and having the size of the arms that he had back then...
What was it again? 20 what?
20, either 21 or 22-inch pythons. What are you going to do, brother, when they come for you?
That's about 4?
Exactly. So just imagine, like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So the next one I got for you, and we touched on it, but I definitely want to retouch on it again, is Gundam live action. Could be coming to Netflix. My thing is this. I never really watched Gundam series, but what I did watch, like I said, it was too much of a drama. And when it comes to animation, or especially giant robot animation, I want to see more action than storytelling and stuff like that.
Correct. Like, you can give me some drama at the very beginning, or actually drop us in with some fighting action and then explain why they're fighting, give them that little bit of drama, but go back to the action then. I agree.
Yeah, because this guy named Mark, I forgot his last name, he loved Gundam. And we used to go down to Chinatown to pick up our movies. He used to get the box set. So he gave me one box. I tried to get into it. And it'd been like episodes with no action, just dialogue. I'm like, I can't get with this one. But we'll see what happens. Let's see if Netflix can reintroduce this to the younger generation, put a budget behind it, and see if it takes off, see if it clicks.
Let's see if Netflix keeps it. I'm sick of them canceling good series. But we can go on to the next question. I'll digress on that right now.
Okay. So, are you ready for the Forever Purge? Okay.
It's not something that I was really looking forward to. Didn't watch the last movie. I probably watched maybe 2 of the purges. After seeing the first purge, I felt like I've seen all the purges.
Mm-hmm.
And when my boys Rick and Morty, they do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the trope is kind of played out at this point. So I'm glad this will be the last one. Will I go back and watch the other ones? I don't think you need to go back and watch the other ones just to watch the last one. But I'm that type of person that kind of wants to see how the series went through. So I may go back and watch it.
Okay, so here we go. Hey, Prim and Giz, I watched the anime Godzilla trilogy on Netflix, and I also suggest One Punch Man by a friend. Is it any good? One Punch Man? Awesome sauce. I'm at the post sign.
Yes. Oh, One Punch Man is OP. He is overpowered. It just it's ridiculous how good it is. I don't know about the Godzilla, the animated Godzilla trilogy. I don't think I've seen that one, but one that I have to say, the last Godzilla, which was against Kong, awesome movie. Definitely an awesome movie.
Actually, that Godzilla animation, I did watch it myself. It was a little bit too much dramatic. It wasn't too much action in it, but they are coming out with a new one, Tony Man, and I think it should be released sometime this month or next month. A new Godzilla series with more action. There's going to be different monsters that he's fighting and stuff like that. So keep out on the lookout for that one. But I will co-sign One Punch Man. It's a great series.
You get 2 cosigns on this one, bro. Check that out. Believe me. If you want another one, see, I'm definitely that anime head too. If you want
my lady, she's over here co-signing it too. Lori says,
see, that's 3 cosigns. Now, before we move on to the next question, My Hero Academia, people.
Oh man, that's a no-brainer right there.
My Hero Academia. If you haven't watched it, go look it up, check it out.
It's on Hulu in English, right?
I believe so, up into a certain season, and then you got to watch subtitle.
Okay, all right. So moving on, Jupiter Legacy is getting dropped for Super Crooks. Can superhero series and movies be drama and people accept them? Now, the reason why I wrote this comment like this or this thing is because, okay, we got another word. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So I love Player, and I appreciate you commenting and supporting my platform. When it comes to superhero and dramas, I'm gonna use an example. Let's go with the X-Men series or the franchise, movie franchise. They were good. They were solid. They had a balance, but I think they lack too much. They lack action. I think they needed more action in them. What's your thought when it comes to the X-Men movie franchise?
Well, the X-Men movie franchise, being that I was an avid collector back in the day, there was only like a couple of movies that I felt were true to the comics without deviating too much off of it. But as far as your question goes, like with the Jupiter Legacy getting dropped for Super Crooks, and can superheroes movies be dramas? We had an ABC TV show back in the day, No Ordinary Family. And this is about a family that their father or their mother had to do a work trip. And they had to find this specific flower or something like that. She might have been a botanist. And what she did is they were like, we need to take a trip because, you know, everybody's kind of like, we're breaking apart as a family. So they wanted to do it as a family trip. And long story short, they end up crashing into this lake where these specific flowers are. And they only bloom like once every 100 years or something like that. And it's almost like a Fantastic Four. Now you got the Fantastic.
I think I remember that series. Yeah,
I never watched it. It was a decent series. They didn't go long with it. I see they could have fleshed it out more. And it reminds me of Jupiter Legacy. But the difference between them is that their kids in Jupiter Legacy were born with the powers, as into the whole family getting their powers at the same time. That's why I kind of like compared it to Fantastic Four.
Okay. All right. I think when it comes to the balance of having a superhero series that has drama in it, it's a tightrope balance, and you definitely need the right director and the right story to pull that off.
I agree.
Okay. Marvel proved that they could do a drama with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. You're right. You can't get these seats. It was more action, but
they started off because they all came from action movies. So yeah, they give it a buddy cop feel. That's you got that in a lot of action movies already. So it really wasn't that much of a drama. Look at the Mel Gibson and what's the name movies back in the day.
Lethal Weapons.
Lethal Weapons. That's what that reminded me of. It reminded me of Lethal Weapon, but more with a superpowered twist.
I mean, they did touch on certain topics and they brought certain things to the forefront. So that's a hard one right there. What I just watched. That's a hard one. We're gonna have to definitely touch on that some more.
Yeah, but we gotta kind of dictate a whole show or skit about that itself.
Yeah, she's coming. She come with these good ones. She definitely coming with them. Okay, so Gunpowder Milkshake movie, great cast, but what's the message they send in this movie? Now, have you seen the trailer to this? Oh, is everybody ready for Loki?
Yes, I am ready. I'm ready for Loki. And the only reason why I'm ready for Loki is because this is going to reset a lot of the Marvel situations. I can already see what they're doing because they're allowing Loki, of all people, to time travel.
Yeah.
And we know how manipulative he is.
He's a mischief of God, so he got some shit with him.
Yes.
He definitely
to answer that question, definitely ready.
Yeah, actually it comes out this Wednesday.
Yep.
It starts this Wednesday. And after that, they will be releasing What If? The animated series dealing with comic books, what if this person was instead of somebody else. So we definitely have to get back to that. Matter of fact, we can do that every Sunday, Vern. Talk about each episode, real short.
Yeah, do a little recap on it, definitely.
Mm-hmm. But there's definitely some good questions that's being presented here.
Yes, if you guys got any more questions, if you see this afterwards, we do go back and check out the comments. So leave them comments, even if you're watching this for the first time and it's already recorded, not live. Leave them comments. We do go back.
Yeah, and we definitely appreciate it. But if you guys haven't seen the trailer to Gunpowder Milkshake, please do watch it. It's definitely good. You have a stellar class of cast. I can't explain it, but it's all ladies kicking ass. You got Angela Bassett. You got the Queen from Game of Thrones. You got that series Jet. It was on. What's that show that was on Jet? With a lady. Well, anyway, put it like this: if you haven't seen the trailer, please check it out. And I'm just give you my thoughts when I was watching the trailer. What is the message that they're sending in this movie? To me, I think it's going to be a great movie. I'm looking forward to this. I think I haven't seen too many action stars, female cast action stars like this. Matter of fact, I got it right here. So we have Lena.
I'm looking at that trailer right now, and just without the sound on alone, I know I'm going to watch it because there's so much gunplay in it.
Yeah. So you got Michelle Yeoh, Lena Headey.
Yep.
Carol Gugino, Angela Bassett. Like the list goes on and on. Karen Gillan, she's a new actress up and coming. I like her stuff, but that's just a few of the people that's in this movie.
The preview right now that I'm showing, they've got so many different. They're focusing on the females, but a lot of the antagonists that seem like they're males are well known in the movie industry, and they've done a lot of stuff. But right now, this is definitely. It's reminding me, just from the clip, I'm not hearing any sounds or anything like that. It is reminding me almost of a Kill Bill-esque type movie.
Now, well, I'm going to have to co-sign that. Just a little bit better fight choreography, a little bit more money on the budget. So we'll see. So that is it for our weekly wrap-up. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in, leaving comments, and supporting. It's greatly appreciated. And like I said, every Sunday at 3:00, it would be rotation, but mainly me and Gids going over weekly current events that we feel warranted to share with y'all guys. So this is your boy Prim, Giz.
Giz.
Oh, hold on.
Peace.
We got some comments here. We got some comments.
Okay, let's get those little comments in there. We take a little bit more time.
Mm-hmm. I grew up watching women kick ass in Hong Kong cinema. The U.S. need to catch up. True. Michelle also started in Rumble in the Bronx with Jackie Chan.
Yep. Yes, she did.
Yes. And I'm a big Michelle fan anyways, you know what I'm saying? Always like what she's doing.
Who was the one that played Chocolate in Chocolate?
Oh, you know, that's funny because what did I just watch? She did she mentioned her in the 10 for 10. Now,
okay.
There's a series called Naked Killers. Of course, they're not naked. That's just the name of the series. But it goes back in the 90s, and it's just a group of Asian action star females that just run around kicking ass. The choreography is great. I think Michelle is in a couple of those series or helped start it off. But, man, if you ever get a chance, you guys have to check them out. It's called Naked Killers. All right, so what we got here? As a villain alone is worth a watch. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. You watching Billionaires? Because I keep telling Lori about it.
I haven't watched it yet. I got too many series going on right now that I don't want to start another one until I'm finished with one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Great show. And the Jia Yang. Okay. Oh, that's the girl name that's in Chocolate?
I believe so.
Okay.
And didn't she do the Bike Messenger movie too? The one that did Chocolate?
I think that was her. That was her.
And she was awesome in that one too, yo. Like the fight scenes and choreographed fight scenes with that bike and just how she's good. She is definitely good.
Yes, I think she need to get more recognized and on the American side, and let's get her out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I don't know how many more comments there are, but peace and blessings to everybody. Y'all have a safe week. You know, every day you open your eyes, realize that it's a blessing, and just try to be a blessing to someone else.
Yeah, and yeah, she knows her stuff, and you do too. So you guys come back again, 3:00 every Sunday. We'll be here going over stuff. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace.